In November of 2019, the Kingdom of Bahrain played host for the third year in a row to the biggest combat sports festival in Asia, the Brave International Combat Week. In total, more than 450 athletes from 50+ nations defended their flags in front of 800 guests from across the globe and millions of fans around the world. An unforgettable week for mixed martial arts, as the International Mixed Martial Arts Federation, World Mixed Martial Arts Association, the Bahrain MMA Federation, and Brave Combat Federation put together a combat festival that included the biggest ever edition of the Amateur World Championships. During the week, Brave Combat Federation also put on the biggest show of the year, as Brave CF29 took over the world of mixed martial arts. Featuring the biggest international stars and the first ever KHK World Championship. A one-night, 4-men open-weight tournament that put on the line the most prestigious prize in sports, the KHK World Championship belt. While the young athletes in MMA progressed through the amateur tournament, top professionals got ready for the biggest fight of their lives at Brave CF29. Get a closer look at the preparations and progress made by amateur and professional fighters throughout the biggest week in the calendar for combat sports. Brave CF Fight Week begins for fighters from around the globe as they descend upon the Kingdom of Bahrain for final preparations. Expectations are high and the excitement for what's ahead is tangible.
Fala galera, acabamos de chegar no Bahrein, pronto pro show, pra fazer o show pro público. Viagem cansativa, mas que comece os trabalhos pro dia 15 de novembro no Brave, a gente ser vitorioso.
Fala galera, cheguei agora em Bahrein, eu e minha equipe, e estou muito animado por estar aqui em Bahrein, amo esse lugar, e sexta-feira vamos ter um show e vamos trazer mais 2 nocautes e vamos representar a nossa equipe.
Certo? Certo? Já no mesmo gol?
Fala galera, sou Luana Pinheiro, acabei de chegar aqui no Bahrein, estou muito feliz, eu sei que é a primeira luta profissional feminina, sexta-feira vamos com tudo e estou pronto para dar um show.
Tô vivo, né?
Caraca, o que foi? Foda! Fala galera, acabamos de desembarcar no Bahrein, é a primeira vez aqui no país, estou muito animado por essa semana que vai ser a semana do MMA, né, aqui no Bahrein, e chegamos junto com a nossa equipe, estamos muito motivados aí para trazer 2 vitórias para o Brasil.
Colocaram comida só para vocês, comida já para, enfim. Já.
Vai jogar aí, né? Não vai morrer, né?
Valeu,
Braço.
Guys, né?
Tá.
Good seeing you.
Nice to meet you to the call.
Hello Brave Nation, I just arrived here in the Kingdom of Bahrain and I'm very excited for November 15th, so see you there guys.
You ready, baby?
Hey everybody, just arrived in Bahrain. We're here to get the cash and get the belt. Let's go baby.
Alright, we just got to Bahrain and we just arrived to the hotel. I'm very excited for the open weight tournament. We come out on top and win the whole thing, inshallah. I'm coming for this. This is my goal. It's going to be the IMMAF. That's another thing that I'm excited about. Got a lot of friends that's going to fight in it, and it's going to be a good week. Bahrain always been good to us. Let's do this.
What the?
Open weight. Open weight. Open weight. Vamos. Push.
The preliminary round is underway with stunning submissions and knockouts as the young men and young women take their first steps in the sport of mixed martial arts and get the experience they crave on a global stage. Meanwhile, Media Day is taking place. As the Brave CF fighters get closer to fight night, they take part in promotional activities, posing for photo shoots and recording videos that will be used for marketing and PR purposes. Even though most of them are starving from their weight cuts, the mood is joyous and they laugh off the minutes they spent in front of the camera.
That's good.
Hi guys, today we have the media day. Now we have to sign all this, like the posters. And now we have other things to do is that to cut weight, and then the weigh-in will be on Thursday and see you all on Friday. I'm so excited, can't wait, see you all.
Back at the Khalifa Sports City Arena, the brackets for the IMMAF World Championships continue to advance, as only the cream of the crop will survive day 2 of competitions. Two days before fight night, the biggest stars of Brave CF29 gather at the Oasis Mall in Manama for a special press conference where they will face the press from all over the world and answer questions ahead of the biggest night of their careers. Unfortunately, the proceedings are kicked off by bad news.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement to make that unfortunately our main event for the inaugural flyweight title has been canceled. And we now will give over the microphone to Jose Shorty Torres, who has graciously come here to make a statement to Brave Nation and the entire world.
What's up, everybody? I'm gonna try my best not to get emotional. It's already happening.
Is that him? Yeah.
About a month ago, my father passed away, and I tried my best to push forward through this camp, and I did, and I made it here. But my father was my main reason and my biggest fan of why I fought every single day. And I didn't know how much of a toll it was gonna take on my body, my performance, hell, my weight cut. I've never, ever missed weight from 26 pounds in 9 days, 28 pounds in 20 days. But this whole week and weeks leading up before this, I've been crying every day, having lots of panic attacks. I threw up earlier just because of my body feels great, but for some reason it's just not cooperating. I just want to say I apologize so much to the IMMAF, all those guys that are here supporting me. I appreciate you guys so much. Brave, because, man, this is the biggest event in Asia's history, and I wanted to headline it. I wanted to be, you know, again, the inaugural flyweight champion. I definitely want to apologize to Marcelo Dur because I know this was his redemption match, and I wanted to give him the best fight possible for that belt, and I respect him so much. Hopefully I am able to fight him again one day, but he deserves an immediate shot for the belt. And I want to thank Sheikh Khalid, because again, man, without him, I wouldn't be here today. I did not think that this was gonna be such a huge toll on me. And hug your family, hug your friends, man, hug everyone. I definitely just want to go home and spend time with my mother. But I'm doing my thing, man. I just want to say I'm sorry. I appreciate all the love and support. And hopefully this will come very, very soon. You see me back in the Brave cage very, very soon. Thank you so much, guys. And enjoy the rest of the show. Good luck, everybody else.
Shorty Torres, an incredible person, always a member of our Brave family and KHK family. Let's give it up for Shorty again, ladies and gentlemen. I want to call to the stage right now his opponent for that match that has been canceled from Brazil, Marcela Dur, ladies and gentlemen.
Eu treinei bastante para estar aqui hoje. É a minha segunda oportunidade de estar no Bahrein, de estar lutando pelo cinturão. Estou bem perto de bater o peso também, porque acho que esse é o primeiro compromisso que a gente tem que ter.
So basically he's saying that his second time he would be fighting in Bahrain. He was ready, pretty much on weight, and yeah, he's just bummed because he was feeling he was really ready for this fight.
Eu sinto muito pela perda dele, meus sentimentos sinceros por isso. Mas acho que como todos somos profissionais, de uma certa forma, ele poderia ter avisado um pouquinho antes também. Achei isso um pouco injusto e um pouco egoísta da parte dele, principalmente comigo e com o evento.
So basically, he's sorry for what happened. He understands he's a human being, and he has his feelings and understanding for his opponent. On the other hand, he is a professional, he was ready, so he wished he knew that beforehand, but it is what it is.
Mas, como eu falei, eu entendo a perda dele, e eu estou pronto. Dessa vez, como eu disse, é a minha segunda oportunidade de estar disputando o cinturão, e não ia deixar passar. Eu iria sair daqui como sendo o campeão do evento, e eu sou o campeão, eu tenho certeza que eu vou ser o campeão numa próxima disputa.
So he's saying that as he was ready, he was feeling he would leave Bahrain as the champion, so he looks forward to the next opportunity, and he will be ready as he always is.
E como eu falei, eu tô bem próximo do peso, faço até questão de bater o peso amanhã cedo. E estou pronto para lutar, independente do adversário que coloquem para mim, eu vou ser o campeão, porque eu já sou o campeão do evento.
And he'll make sure that he will make weight tomorrow, even though we told that he doesn't need, but he would like to make weight to show that he was ready and to show that he is the real champion, and he looks forward to the next opportunity.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Robert Belen from Fight Game Asia. I have a question to our hometown hero, Hamza and Hussein. Good afternoon, guys. Is there any pressure for both of you that you will be competing in front of your countrymen? And how eager are you guys to end the year with a win?
Zero pressure.
For me, there is no pressure, of course. For me, I'm just happy to present my country, in front of my family here. Even if there is the pressure, I just use it to go forward, never go back.
What will be your motivation heading to this fight this coming Friday? And what do you think will be your biggest tool, or what will be the biggest factor that you have that will lead you to victory?
So I've been preparing a lot for this fight, especially it being my comeback fight. I've worked a lot on my grappling, my striking, my boxing, my Muay Thai, my wrestling, Jiu-Jitsu, just basic all MMA game. I'm going to take this fight wherever it needs to go to get the finish. I'm coming back to make a statement, you know, and really, I never put in my head where like I'm just gonna focus on one area of the fight, but I focus that it's going to be a very high-paced fight from the first second. There's going to be a lot of blood. There's going to be a lot of violence. There's going to be a lot of, you know, like a lot of hitting, a lot of violence, and that's something I can promise you. You know, I can't promise you just striking or grappling or anything, but I can promise you violence. And that's, you always see that from my fights. You know, if I win or lose, it's always going to be a violent match.
My next question is the pride of Bahrain, Mr. Hamza. So your next opponent has a lot of submission victory in his resume, and you had a really long camp in Fortis MMA in Texas. So how much of it was focused on BJJ or ground game?
So my opponent has brown belt in jiu-jitsu, and he has like 10 wins of submissions. But for me, I never care about like I'm a grappling guy. I mostly like wrestling and grappling. I submit a lot of black belts in the last 2 years. So especially when it comes to MMA, when it comes to punching, I never fear any submissions. I'm confident of my game. So, like, I'm really prepared for this fight. Striking, grappling, wrestling. He has good submissions, but he doesn't have any wrestling. He doesn't have any wrestling. So I can choose if the fight wants to be up, want to be down. If he has good I take him down. He has good grappling. I can choose to stand up and strike. I can choose anywhere I want to be the fight. I am in control of the fight.
I am prepared a very, very big and win this fight. It's really important for my future, my family, and my country. I respect the kingdom, but I want the kingdom love me too when I finish this fight and finish Hamza.
How?
Second question.
How you're gonna finish me?
Yes, sir.
We will see that same day. Second thing, my second brother, Hossein Ayat, I want to ask his opponent, how are you, how's your thing? I think you feel good. So what do you think about my brother? So he's ready to smash you, but what do you give your opinion?
Yes, well, I'm going to get him. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, the moment I hit him with my first shot, with my first power shot, the first thing that he'll want to do is shoot. So his last two, he's going to try grappling me. I know for a fact he'll want to try to take me down and wrestle me, but he won't be able to get me down to the ground. And when he realizes that, I'm going to get him. I'm going to start put the pressure on. I'm going to keep punching him until he gives up, and that's it.
Okay.
So I have a question for Luan Santiago. Since Abdulkarim Salwadi was your last opponent, what do you feel about him moving to a lower weight class?
Eu não mudei de categoria. Eu só vim fazer uma luta, bico e já volto para minha categoria.
So he says he's just going to do one fight in this new category and he's coming down. So he would be willing to face him again if necessary.
Não tenho nada contra o Acelari, nunca tive, não vai ser agora que eu vou ter. Eu acho ele um grande atleta e não teve animosidade nenhuma pelo fato que não foi nada pessoal. Eu até fui cortês e amigável pelo fato que, infelizmente, acidentes acontecem, como aconteceu com ele, aconteceu comigo. E nem por causa disso eu vou criar uma afronta ou alguma desavença.
So Luan says that he has nothing against Asawadi. He's a great athlete. He respects him. Issues happened, like just happened with him on the last fight. So there is no issues, no personal issues against him at all.
Infelizmente o MMA é injusto. Isso pode acontecer hoje ou amanhã com qualquer um. Então não tem um porquê eu criar um inimigo, sendo que foi apenas uma parte profissional. Eu espero que seja da mesma forma que todo mundo, porque o MMA não é briga, não é afronta constantemente. É um esporte que tem que ser união.
So Luan points out that this is a sport, they are professional, so they need to fight, and somebody needs to win, and they keep professional, and he has no issues, personal issues with him at all. That's it.
On day 3 of the IMMAF World Championships, only the best of the best advance, as quarter-finals take place across all weight classes, as well as the junior semi-finals. One day later, it's time for the best amateur athletes in the world to rise up to the occasion and book their places on Saturday's final. Right after wrapping up another day of successful IMMAF action, the Brave CF stars take centre stage at the Khalifa Sports City Arena for the ceremonial weigh-ins. It's the last chance for them to stare down their opponents before fight night, and tensions inevitably arise. fight night finally arrives, and the stars of the show are ready to put in motion the hard and grueling training regimen they go through for months. Athletes from 17 nations defend their flags in front of a sold-out crowd and millions of people watching around the world. Only 15 minutes separate them from glory.
We are live from Khalifa Sports City in the magnificent Kingdom of Bahrain. Welcome to Brave 29.
That's it! Oh, he gets caught!
Your lust for power calls.
And a right hand! He's out! He's down! Referee, stop! Good on with the head kick! Oh!
After a historical night that shook the MMA world, the youngsters prepare for the finals of the IMMAF World Championships, inspired by what they saw or heard about the night before. Gold and silver at this level will lead them to bigger and better things once they go pro. Many of the young men and women that competed during the week will be hoping to make their professional debuts and eventually fight under the Brave CF banner. Recognised as the top MMA global promotion in 2019, Brave Combat Federation has repeatedly raised the level of the sport, providing a truly global stage for their fighters to showcase their talents. Putting on shows around the world, Brave CF has globalised mixed martial arts like no other promotion has been able to do in their first 3 years of operations. The next few years will bring even more positive changes as the growth of a global ecosystem of mixed martial arts continues. Stay tuned, Brave Nation.